Roughly 18% in less than 48 hours. The standard explanation you'll hear from financial media is straightforward.
Just take it.
You want me to take it?
If you needed it, I wanted you to take it so that you can use it to either use it or use the space and like proofs and stuff.
And yeah, everything that we were having.
All right, so yeah, take it, and then if you can, yeah, we could start.
This is all mint stuff. These are every year proof set.
Okay.
So easier.
We can
We can just grab our.
Thank you. Where are you gonna?
Let me just see if I can sit next to you through here.
Huh? Sit next to me.
No, here.
Doesn't matter.
Huh?
Doesn't matter. Whatever. We'll come. See if this fits in one of those big ones. I don't think so, but what the fuck is going on with this choppy ass bullshit?
I put all these things and stuff you can do to show you where
Uh-huh. Yes.
Just I don't know what else to do. I don't have the big house over here.
Okay. Yeah, right there.
That's the one you want me to put the boots
Okay.
Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through their teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they ass. See, that's how that Chi-Town made me. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up when times is hard, you stand up. LUP the man, cause the brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. One in the air for the people ain't here. Two in the air for the father that's there. Three in the air for the kids in the ghetto. Four for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the niggas trying to hold them back. Five in the air for the teachers not scared. To tell those kids that's living in the ghetto and the niggas on the back that the world is theirs. Yeah, yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I would give up everything, even start a world war for these ghetto girls and boys I'm rapping around the world for. Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour. Oakland out to Auckland, Gaza Strip to Detroit. Say hip hop only destroy. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a gun and never be a D-boy. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so
Testing.
So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down, you just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms tired, let them know you here, that you struggle and survive, and that you gon' persevere, yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody going home, even if they turn the lights out, the show is going on, alright.
Not doing a surprise hits today. The coin's still there. We're going to start with.
Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on.
Testing.
That's perfect.
Alright, cool. Alright guys, hey, let's start with, you want to do some buck and goes? We can do some buck and goes till the room fills up. Get some,
So what you mean is I got fruits there.
we got a little buck and go. Let's see here.
You got one shot.
Why don't we do why don't we start with the 2000 Philadelphia Sacagawea. Now this coin was nicknamed the Cheerio because it came in Cheerio boxes. This is one of the most highly collected coins. This is a 2000 Philadelphia. Let me get that in the camera. There we go. Sorry, we're setting up our OBS here, so it might take a minute. But this one you could see, I don't know if you could see it in there, but this one's toned out, which is really cool. But the Sacagawea is one of the most highly sought after, highly collected coins due to the fact that on the back, on the reverse, the tail feathers, if you have very defined, very clean tail feathers, then it could be one of the Cheerios, which ends up being worth quite a bit of money. Let's start with this. So that's the Sacagawea, Philadelphia. We'll start with and Susan B's. Okay. Let's do that. Thank you guys. Like I said, we're just new OBS, so I'm trying to figure this stuff out myself. How's that? That turned down a little bit? Very cool. Alright, back to it. Alright, so we have the alright, so this is the 2000 Philadelphia one. Let me see if I have it now removed. Make a little dollar and gold hit here. So this is the 2000 Denver Sacagawea. Oh no, it's Philadelphia too. What's that happen? 2000 Denver. Let's see. So collectors, what you're looking for are the tail feathers and the talons. So if that's really defined, that's what people are looking for. And we do. We could throw Susan B in there. This is a 1980. It's from the San Francisco Mint. This is a Susan B. Anthony. 1980. We'll throw that one in there as well. It's got the Apollo on the back. This is a type 2, I believe. No, 3. I'm filling this up until it'll start fitting. Making a little big container in. So that was a 1980. Let me see if I have, yeah, here we go. I have a 1974 Susan B as well. This is 1974 Susan B. Keep on, yep. San Francisco, somebody will bid when you see something they like. So we got 2 Sacagaweas. There's Denver, Philly, and then 2 Susan B's, both from the San Francisco Mint. 79 and 80. Let me see if I have the other Susan B. Nope, that's an 82. So why don't we throw in? We could throw in some silver. Have you guys been watching the silver market? Has anybody been watching the silver market? What year is this? Where's my glasses? I'm gonna work on a minute. There we go. Okay. So this is a 73. No, it's not though. Where's my silver dollars? Dollars over there. Okay. 61. Here we go. This is a 1961, and this is a proof dime, Roosevelt dime. This is 2.2 grams of silver. So we'll add this one here to the pile as well. I'm not sure if you guys, yeah, keep going. No, I'm not sure if you guys are watching the silver market, but we're in an interesting place where both collectors and like big institutions, they're like meeting in the middle. Here's a token here. So this is from the Department of Treasury. This came out of, I believe it was, well, it says San Francisco. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4. Then the dime silver, the Treasury token, and so another silver. Here we go. All right, so this is a 61. So now we have both the 61. Where's the 70? Where's the other 70? There's 61s and we have 63s. Alright, so we'll have 2 silver dimes in there. So that's 4.4 grams of silver on the scale. And you have the 2 Sacagaweas, the 2 Susan B's, the Treasury token, $1 and go. Yep. Oh, we're gonna keep going until somebody sees something they like. We'll keep adding it in. Let me see. This is a 19. Oh, this is cool. So this is a 1974 Kennedy. $1. It's going in the bin. All for $1 start. Nobody wants to start us off. I think everybody's scared of this first bid. That's what it is. Everybody's scared of the first bid. All right, Alan. Awesome. Appreciate it. I'm gonna keep adding some stuff in there. Let's get a 78 proof. That's a 10 and a red. So we got a couple. Oh, Alan won. Awesome. Congratulations, Alan. Appreciate you, buddy. Got a nice little first one of the night. And we'll grab back here. You can't beat that for $1. It's just like $5 tokens in that one. A $5 start. I appreciate you, Alan. You're welcome. Alright, well, let's keep going. For getting us off for the night. Now let's go. Let me see. What do we have here? So this is a 72 Kennedy. Right, 72 Kennedy. Let me throw some. Let's get some proofs going. I'll tell you. Yeah. Let's get a. Alright, so we have. Here's a proof Kennedy for 87. Now, 87 was 87 the year that they didn't make Kennedys. Okay, so we have a 72 Kennedy, and this is a business strike. And you can tell it's a business strike because it doesn't have that decant finish. The back of this is like polished. It looks almost black. It's got that mirror-like finish. So that's the difference between a proof and a business strike. And I can do the same thing with the 77S nickel. And I'm not sure which nickel this is or where it came from, but I'll throw that. So we got 2 different proofs and 2 different business strikes. Now, let me see if I can find some quarters. 78 proof quarter. Now I had a business strike proof at some point. Let's see. Oh, Wow. Okay. Thank you. Wow, this is pretty cool. All right. So this is all right. I guess I don't have any quarters. All right. When are we gonna start running this here? Yeah. Huh? Good. This. We start with $1 and go. And as we keep going, as we get more and more, I'll keep throwing some stuff in there. So we got, what do we got here? We got 2 Kennedys. We got 2 nickels. There we are. All right. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. All right, let's go to another dime. That's just some silver dime right there. And JMS, thank you, buddy. All right, awesome. Thank you. 2 dimes in there. Cool. Let's get going with some more stuff. Oh, this is pretty cool. So this is an 84 Kennedy. Look at the toning on that. It's really crazy. Toning on that, it's like gold. Top of it is gold. It's just a weird tone. It's awesome. All right, and we got what else we got? Awesome, Alan. Appreciate it. J-Man, appreciate you. Awesome. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yep. Yeah, I know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I feel like I get people to start.
Yeah, wait till
Alright. So who's in here? Alan and Jay, you thought we're going at it. You guys have anything in particular you want to look at first? Let me know. I can start throwing some stuff in there. I'll get started going with the show. We got some silver, we got some gold, we got some Kennedys, we got some we got some really cool stuff here. Alright. So why don't we do let's put this aside right. Let's do right. Alright, let's do one thing. Let's do a 1955 Ben Franklin $50. Alright, so this is a 1955 Ben Franklin $50 in Gem Brilliant uncirculated condition. Now, you can tell that, but I still see the writing on the back. Still see the writing on the back of that Liberty Bell. And also, the 55 is the only year that the Denver Mint was the only mint that produced these, so it was 1.6 million less minted of this $50 than anything else. They call this one the Bugs Bunny coin because there's a die chip on the front making him look like Bugs Bunny. When we start this at $10, this is a little less than half ounce, or yeah, a little less than a half ounce of silver. 90% silver. Anything pre-1964 is 90% silver. All right, and that is 1955 Ben Franklin $50. What collectors look for on the bottom of this is the FBL with a full bell line. It's when the bottom of the bell is connected. You can kind of see it connect because that's how clear everything is. And all right, 2 seconds left. 12. All right, awesome. 4 seconds left. Anybody's interested in that? The FBL or the full bell line is complete on this one. So that's how you can tell it's a Gem Brilliant uncirculated coin. So this coin is better than it's Littleton Coins had this up. What do they have? $125 each, which was crazy. So awesome, Alan. Thank you very much, buddy. All right. Thank you very much. Let's get into some Eisenhowers here. We have, what do we have here? So, okay, so this is really cool. So this is an Eisenhower, 1977 Eisenhower. This is a Type 2. Now look at the toning on that. This coin is absolutely beautiful. You can tell it's a Type 2 by the moon in the background, or the Earth rather. It's the Apollo series. So the Earth on the background, the little blotches and the blobs, you could differentiate. If you could differentiate them, it's a Type 2. The Type 3s, it's like one big blob. But this is from the Denver Mint, and it is in really good condition. I'm surprised I love. So this is like the last silver dollar, true silver dollars that we had, you know. And this isn't silver, it's glad, but you know what I'm saying. It's the last time you could pay with something that was worth $1. And yeah, so that's the business strike of the Eisenhower. And honestly, I like the Eisenhower. This was probably my favorite silver dollar. Awesome. Jay, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. So let's do, we have a 1978, and this one is a proof one. So the proof, you can see right away the difference on it is that mirror, that deep cameo finish. See how it's almost like a mirror in the background, and you have the contrasting between that and the luster in the foreground. You can really see it on the back of this. On the yeah. So this is, so that was a 77. This is a 78, and this one's the proof. And you can really see the difference in the proofs on the foreground. I mean, reverse rather, of the Apollo series, Type 2 as well. So these are really one of my favorites. And as far as silver dollar goes, I mean, I say favorite silver dollar, honestly, is the Peace dollar. But as far as the new silver dollar goes, I think this one beats any of the, let's get some proofs and stuff. So that's why we're here. Peace dollar. So yeah, this is really cool. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, Jay, sorry. Sorry. Came in there with a snipe. I already had it packaged up and sent on its way. So yeah, this is 1978. Why don't we throw a quarter in there too? Throw a proof quarter in. This is a 1980 from the Philadelphia Mint. All right, Jay, awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, I threw that in the last minute. Oh, Jay, awesome. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's do any bar. No bombers, unfortunately. I only have Kennedy's and whatchamacallits, Franklin's, as far as halves go. Oh, and I also have a Columbus half. I'm gonna save that one for the end because that one is the first ever commemorative coin ever minted. Let me see. What is the other? Let's do another Kennedy. Video. Here's the Don't Tread on Me Kennedy. Okay, so this is, what is this name? 81 from the Don't Tread on Me series. It's brilliant uncirculated from NGC. It's got the presidential seal in the background, NGC in the foreground. So that is, yeah, the Don't Tread on Me series, which it's really cool that NGC did that, and you could definitely see the difference between the strikes. So this is a brilliant uncirculated. Now, if I was to pull, I don't want to do a weather cloud on it because I'm only giving one out this time. But yeah, no, making everybody sick. Here we go. So brilliant uncirculated. What they do is they look for the highs and the lows of the coins to see if there's anything rubbed away, as well as the luster and the reflection and the refraction of the coin. So that is brilliant uncirculated. All right. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so that's yeah. Let's do. Why don't we start? I need some command. Yeah, some proofs and mints. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Hold the proofs. Hold them in front. So a lot of coin dealers, probably a coin dealer near you, they don't like taking these because it's anything pre-64 has 90% silver. Anything up to 70 has 40% silver. So this is a 71. So this doesn't have any silver content, but as far as numismatic value goes, this is where you could find some of the best finds you have. Let me see if my gray sheet. No, it's not good. Well, it's not good. But this is the Denver and this is the Philly, and these are uncirculated coins, and they are in really good condition. So as far as condition goes, the 1971 Kennedy, I believe it's the nickel in the 1971, if I'm not mistaken. The 1971 nickels are worth the most out of this series, and also the pennies. So this is where you look at the large or small date. And this one looks like it's a small date. 71, you can see a little pearl at the end of the one. That's how you could tell the dating if it's a large or small. Yeah. So yeah, this is a really nice, really clean set. Uncirculated coins. Awesome, now I appreciate you. Very cool. Now, let's do 72. Yep. So let's do 72. So this is 1972. Let's go right down on this. Let's see how this one's right now. This one, the envelope on this one's a little tough. But that's what happens. Huh? This is our last 72? Oh, cool. Yeah, the envelope on this one's pretty rough, but that's what you get when you hang out your grandpa's underwear drawer since 1972, which is probably where this came from. Now, the pennies on these have that really tan look. Like they almost look plastic. So that's every time you open up one of these sets, either the proofs or the mint sets, you don't really know what you're going to find. They all tone out differently, they all look a little bit different. But that's where you find kind of the best numismatic values for some of these sets. Let's see, I have a 78. Okay, cool. So, 79. 79, yeah. So here we go, this is the 79. And this one isn't in too bad a shape. It's a little oxidized as far as like that grayish. See, it almost looks like a grayish color. Plus the oxidation on it. But these being sealed, they're hermetically sealed package. But you can tell right away. Look at the toning on that. I don't know if it'll come through, but on the penny, the toning, this is where you see the really difference between the tan and the brown and the red brown. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool set. 79. Might flip that to the side and send them down to the gray. Now let's get into 81. So the 81 series. Yes. Did I miss the 80? Okay, 87. The 80 series. Yeah, both of these are, they all have 3 Susan B's. So that is the, yeah, this one, wow. He's Denver, and this one is like pristine. This you could tell, no oxygen got in, nothing got in, it wasn't stored near light or heat. But this one has a little bit of oxidation, so there's probably a little tear somewhere in this bed, a little microscopic tear. But the Denver on this is absolutely pristine. This one is where you find the really good Susan B's. And yeah, the 80s and 81s. It's the 80 to 83, the Susan B's are worth the most. So let's go to 81. Let's see. We just had these come in not too long ago, so I'm interested to see what they. Oh, well, either. Absolutely flawless. These are like proof ones. These are beautiful. Say 2 Susan B's. The Denver has the 2 of them. And the Obverse, there's perfect, in absolutely perfect condition. They look like they came right out of a proof pack rather than a mint pack. which is pretty cool. Alright. Let's see, 1984. 1984. This was 41 years ago. 41 years ago this came. This has been, yeah, this has been sitting in Grandpa's drawer for 41 years. And they're absolutely flawless. They're amazing. So these are business strikes. So these are circulation strike coins. And they are uncirculated. Let me get this light. Is this light like glaring? But this is like, there's, is it glaring? I'll turn it down a little bit. Okay. Yep, so we have, let me just do a couple more, just because I haven't seen them yet. Curious, and then we'll go into a couple of mint sets, and then we'll go into some more. That's cool. Proof sets. This is the 85. Now these, again, these are floors. That's crazy. These are better than most proof sets I have, especially in the 80s. The 80s proof set coins are a little rough. The purple backgrounds, but these are flawless. You got no oxidation. Some of them get corroded, and you can see like a green tinge on them, where I guess moisture gets in. But these look like they were minted yesterday. These are really good. 85 super coins, a good buy. And do one. 86. Alright, 86. Let's see. This is what new. Okay. So we have, you see some oxidation on the obverse of both. The reverse of the Philly looks a little bit oxidized, but it also has a little bit of toning, which is wild. The nickel, especially in 86. But what is the 86? The dime in 86? I believe the dime on the 86 is worth more on the grade sheet than anything else. But yeah, these have a little bit of oxidation in them. It's not too bad for being 40 years old. Let's put those away. Those off. Too much, you know. The 70s, I think. Okay, so let me start with the 72s. Yeah, 272s. Start with the 72. And let's see what we get. Alright, so this is flawless. Yep, these are, and you can see right away. See that mirror-like finish? Let me see if I can get that. That deep cameo, that black background with that mirror-like finish. That's what's a proof. That's what makes it a proof coin. These coins they use a hotter planchette and a harder strike to give it that finish. That's the difference between a proof and a mint strike. Mint strike. 79. I have a couple of these in the back too. I got some 79. But these have the Susan B's. Yeah, this one is, yeah, really good too. No oxidation. You have that black looking background, which really stands out on this Susan B on the Apollo. Also on the board, the eagle. Something like the eagle in the background, that luster. Really nice. Alright. Let me just get a couple more. This was a little bit more.
I was looking for anything specific. No.
Yep. If anybody's looking for any in particular years or coins, let us know. We're always taking notes. Alright. Right, 83 is the next one I have. Let's see how this one came out. This one isn't bad at all. So this one, oh wow. This one has, I don't know if you can see this. That down. So the dime is actually upside down on this. That's pretty crazy. I think I've seen that maybe twice other than this. And they're usually set in there. And the plastic holds them in place. They don't, like, it's not going to rattle. Because if there was any movement or any air in there, it would have this oxidation and it would look milky white. Once we get into the 80s, I'll show you the purple backed and the purple cards. Here we go. Let's get 85 for instance. So once we hit this purple, we have a lot of oxidation. This one's not too bad. This one's not too bad for a purple. So you can see a little bit of oxidation, it looks like, in the Kennedy, but this is actually a really plain one, considering. I don't know if it's the casing or if it's the year, but like mid 80s, like all these purple ones to mid 90s, there's heavy oxidation. I've opened some of these and you can't even see the point in it, and this is where you get like that mold or mildew or weird looking stuff growing in there. And that one was the set. Growing some bacteria and some yeah, 91. Yeah, 91. So this one's a good one. Okay, this is a keeper too. This is really nice. So this purple set is what I've been kind of dreading to get to. So this is a good one. As I'm going through, I'm looking for any signs of rattle or shake, any milky white color, anything like that that kind of stands out. This is very clean. This is a very clean set. And I have two more. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Sometimes I get in here and people just want proof cements all day. It's weird. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Two more. And I don't know if anybody's been watching what's been going on with the silver industry. So, so what's going on with the silver industry? So this is 92. Silver is, it's in a weird spot right now. So everybody, you know how the silver has spiked in the beginning of the year, and usually silver and gold, when they go up, the dollar falls, gas gets higher, the pennies, the penny, a little bit of oxidation on the penny, not much though. But silver has an adverse relationship with the dollar. So we have had, it was, excuse me, I believe it was in March, we had the COMEX call. Everybody was worried about the March crunch. So what had happened was that the COMEX every year has been able to roll over their silver certificates. And so, you know, people who, like, for instance, the government silver contracts. They need the silver for, this is 93. This is perfect, yo. So they use the silver for commercial use, for telephone lines, for roads, for infrastructure. Pretty much everything uses silver. And this is perfect. Flawless. So to keep the prices down, what happened is COMEX did a lot of buybacks and rollovers, but once it jumped up, people who, like the normal industrial uses, also anybody who holds 5,000 ounces or more can have their silver content being held by COMEX. And it's held in JP Morgan is the fiduciary holder, so it's held in their vault system. And everybody was worried that in March, when the futures calls came in, COMEX wouldn't have enough silver to cover. And that's because of the rise in prices. However, they were able to paper over a lot of people, which means if you go and buy iStock, yeah, let's run a Ben Franklin one. This is 1955 Ben Franklin, since we're talking about silver. So if you have iStock is JP Morgan's silver, their silver certificate or their silver stock. And like if you go to a coin store, a coin shop, and you wanted an ounce of silver, the amount of money on paper wasn't even coming close to reflecting what it costs for the silver with premiums and all that. Yeah, just started. Huh? 20. Yeah, it's almost a half ounce of silver. And so we have this interesting area where everybody's bringing their silver in. So like, you know, oh, I've been collecting all this for however many years it is. You bring it to your local coin guy and you want premium rates on it. You want the max return, but they're not able to give you that because they are inundated with silver. There's so much silver out there that they don't know what to do with it all. And everybody wants what JP Morgan, you're paying iStock for. You know, the iStock.
Got that last second.
Oh, awesome, Alan. Appreciate it. And so we have thank you. So we have an inundation with silver at your local coin company. We have JP Morgan, which says they're controlling the market. They're controlling what silver is. We have London Exchange, we have the Shanghai Exchange, and they're all competing, and they're all trying to set. Nice. Yeah. So you have all these people who are competing for each other. Why don't we do let's do a pretty big one. Let's do a numismatic something. I don't know, I'm feeling crazy. Let's do a Mike SC. Castle. Let's do the Mike Castle. This is a Mike Castle. It's okay, 2019. This is a West Point. Yeah, this is a Signature Series coin. So I have a couple left over from the Signature Series that I did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is a $400 coin. So, I had the exact same one that we ended up sold for, what was it, $376, $377, something like that. Anyway, so you have all these different, you have New York Stock Exchange, you have the Shanghai, you have London Futures, which basically tells you what the metal's worth. And twice a day they reset. 2 weeks ago, silver was actually stopped by COMEX, and they weren't able to run any because it was withdrawn from the New York Stock Exchange due to the fact that the prices weren't matching up. And it's all, it's basically all fraud. They don't have the silvers to match. So if I had 100,000 shares in iShare, which is JP Morgan, which chases silver. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah, do that. Yeah, yep. Yeah, sure. Alright, so this is 3 T-Rex, there's a copper, which is pretty cool, ICG. I've never seen anything like it. It's pretty cool. And if you got kids out there, it's a pretty cool, yeah. So, before I lose my train of thought, yeah. So if you had 100 shares of iShare of silver, Chase would give you a piece of paper, and it would have your name on it, and it would have what silver's cost, what you paid for it, and then throughout the time how it matured, how much you owe, how much they owe you, and all it ended up being worth was a piece of paper because they were moving money, or silver rather, from one vault to another. So the silver that they were supposed to hold for the government and for these large shares, anybody with 5,000 shares or more, they're supposed to hold that for them. Because every quarter you have the option to come and collect it. And what was the other one? The compact? And then yeah, they couldn't produce it in March. So we saw it rise up again. So we saw the price get shot up in December of last year, go up again in March, and it's been suppressed. Every time it goes up, it's market manipulation to try to push it back down because they owe too much money to everybody and they don't have enough silver to pay out all these shares and dividends. It's basically futures that they're unable to collect on, or they're unable to pay out rather. And then you have the competing world banks, Shanghai, London especially. The London market is the one that I don't have any photo. The London market is what yeah. Huh? Yeah. So, you know. Which one? Quarter? Alright, here's the quarter. Silver, this is good. Alright. So this is 90% silver quarter. This is pretty cool. So it is Illinois. It's a state quarter. It's the Illinois. It is gem brilliant uncirculated. That's it's proof 70 rather. So that is 90% silver. Yep. 15. Yes. So the quarter is 22.75. So much. So what was it? London. Yes. Yep. This is proof PR70. Illinois. Illinois is the state. It's really cool. Should I get in there? Yeah, so twice a day London declares what silver is worth. It's a commodity, not a precious metal. And London announced today that at the end of the year they're no longer going to be controlling that sector of the market. Which I don't know what they're gonna do until then. Now, alright, so sorry. Sometimes I go on tangents. You know that already. I have some cool coins. If anybody is looking for anything in particular, let me see, is this the one? I have one. So I have a couple Roman empires. I have a Byzantine. Yeah, this one. This one almost looks like a widow's mite. Let me do this one. This one is. What did I pay for this? I think I paid 54, so we only started at 35. Huh? The Roman Empire? Yeah. 35. Yeah, paid 54 for it, so let's see if any action comes. This one almost looks like a widow's mite. You can see the Emperor, I forget. It was a Claudius? No, not Claudius. It was I forget which one this was, but they had it minted. And on the back is supposed to show the 3 emperors. You can't really see 3 emperors as well anymore. Over time it kind of lost its luster. But I love these. These are my favorite. I have too many of them. I have a whole Colosseum back here. This one is from the 2nd century AD? No, 3rd century AD. And yeah, this is a 1500-year-old coin, so you can see the 3 emperors on the back of this one. This one perfectly. And that's supposed to be, what is it? That is Julius, Augustus, and Claudius. You want to run this one? Cool. Yeah, you want to run that one? Yeah, right? I love that one. What did I do? 35 for the last one? We'll do 35 again. Let's see. If anybody wants it, feel free. But yeah, this one is the Bronze Era, and it shows all three emperors on the reverse. This one is a portrait of, I forget the name of the emperor who struck it. It was the first time. Oh, it says it on the back. There we go. No, that's more of, okay. Oh, it's Emperor Africanus. Commemorate, sure. Yeah, we didn't do any commemoratives. Alright, so let's do some commemoratives. Now, these are 90% silver, and they weigh the same amount as a Morgan or a P-style. So it's a little under an ounce of silver, and it is proof silver. Now, Zach, were you looking for any in particular proof coins? I have. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Edgewater. Are you looking for anything, any in particular proof coins? Any proof years? So this one is the '92 Olympics, which was, it was not the LA Olympics, I believe. Alright. Hey, Bobby. Welcome back. This one is the Olympiad. This is the 1988 Olympics commemorative coin. Okay, so yeah, once again, 90% silver. A little bit less than an ounce of silver. So silver's at what, 77 close, I think, today? Maybe a little less. Huh?
A great deal.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, that one's gonna hurt.
I did that on purpose.
Okay. Yeah, that's the deal, alright. Okay. Doesn't look like anybody's yet. Nobody's interested in these. I got a couple more. I got two really cool ones I want to do first. And then I'll move off of these. So this is the Liberty Pole. This one, here we go. This one's pretty cool. It's the Liberty commemorative coin. On the back, it's got the Liberty Pole, which kicked off the Revolutionary War, which is pretty cool. This goes back to the Roman Empire days. They had a Liberty Pole. Only Roman citizens were allowed to wear the Roman cap, and I forget the exact reasons that has to do with. Stop talking about that because I don't know 100%. Anyway, this is the last one. This is an Eisenhower. It is his centennial, so for his 100th year, I guess it's 100 years of being alive. And if there's any history buffs out there, you know about the Majestic 13. This was under his leadership when he was president. And you have the nice little Star of David on his hat. I don't think that aged all too well. But this is the Eisenhower, yeah. He was the president that supposedly sold us out to the aliens, if you believe in lore. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I have one. That's just cool little something. 2007. The what is this? This is the New Wonders of the World. This is the Great World of China. Yep, this is the last one. Yep, Great World of Walk. Keep that. Blah blah blah. Great Wall of China. So yeah, this is the new Seven Wonders of the World, which I thought the Great Wall of China was part of that. Seven Wonders of the World. Yeah, we can do some rolls too. This is a kwacha. So this is the endangered species from Zimbabwe. No. From where? Zambia, that's right. So they minted this and to bring awareness about the endangered species. At the time in 2014, people were killing rhinoceroses for their horn. What they did with that horn, I'm not exactly sure. The horn is like this matted down hair, really bristling hair. So I don't know what people use that for. Let's do. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, what else do I going on? Anybody want any silver eagles? Anybody interested in some silver eagles? I want a silver eagle. This is the 2023, there's 2022, 2020. Let's do one of a better one than this. This one's pretty cool. This one's all toned out. This one has that. This one's pretty cool. What year is this? This is 2013. Yeah, this American Silver Eagle. Walking Liberty. What's silver at? 37. Let's do. What do we think? You do. So. Okay. So yeah, this is, and it's got the patina around it, which is pretty cool. So this is 1 ounce of 99% silver, American Silver Eagle. With the premiums, these coins are going for well over $110, and that goes back to what I was telling you about not having the silver supply on hand. It kind of left everybody holding the bag, left the dealers basically holding the bag. Here is, nobody bid on that, right? Okay, I said nobody bid on that, right? Alright, I want to play a game. Not enough people are in that. Let's do 79. This is 79 Philadelphia Vintage Quarter, and this is in gem brilliant uncirculated. Is it, or is it? Oh, let me see. It might be San Francisco. What is that? Man, you guys can't. San Francisco. Okay. Alright, so which one is, so we have a 79 San Francisco quarter, and that is in flawless condition. So this is a proof coin. We'll start at $1. I think the grave book value last time I checked on this was up to like 15 to 20 because it's from a mint set. A proof set rather. So proof coins don't have as high of a return as something from like the Philadelphia or the Denver Mint. If you're on the same year, those quarters are almost at 100. Awesome, huh? Appreciate you. So yeah, that's the 1979. Very cool. From the San Francisco Mint. Oh yeah, sorry, all that. Now we'll do the 1980. Same thing, San Francisco Mint. That's the 1980. Let's see. Okay. That's the 1980 from the San Francisco Mint. And And this one is trending out at 21 bucks. And you can see the proof background really comes out on the reverse of the coin. That eagle looks like looks black on white. You know, but it looks like that black mirrored like background is so shiny. Oh, and amber, awesome. All right, very cool. That's the 1980 from the San Francisco Mint. It's done. Sorry.
Yeah, see how fun.
All right. Thank you, Amber. And we can do. Let's see, we got the compact. Got some quarter hunters in here. I got. Let me see, where's my 99? I have this one that is a monster quarter. Where is it? Silver. We get one that is Denver 71. Sorry guys, bear with me 1 second. Here we go. 77. There we go. That looks proof, but it's not. That is actually no, that is proof. Alright. Yep. This one is proof. 1977. That one is proof. I don't know what my other ones are. That's fine. Yeah, we do that. 1977. That's a really cool looking coin. Very smooth. Very clean. Do I have dimes up here? I have 61. I have 61. I also have the 63 rolls. 63s left. I got Alright, so that was the 77. Now we have the Mayflower compact. So this is the semi-quincentennial. Semi-quincentennial. So this is. What's the name of the boat? Is this the Resolve? The ship? You know what the ship is? The Resolute, right? Alright, so this is the semi-quincentennial in gem uncirculated condition, 2026. So this Mayflower compact, that's it, yep. I believe it is the, it's a Mayflower ship, Stuna. Mayflower compact, yeah. Yeah, that would only make sense, right? So yeah, this is the semi-quincentennial. So it's 250 years this year. So for the 250th anniversary, they made the Mayflower compact. 2 happy American pioneers on the back of the Mayflower. What's pretty cool about that is this right here is the first ever. Let me see what this says. It's a 1893. This was the first ever commemorative coin. It was minted for the Chicago World's Fair, and it has the Mayflower on the back. And it was minted for Christopher Columbus. That's the first, the Columbus one. Yep, it's the first ever. Which one?
Minted coin.
No, not the first ever minted coin. No, it's the first ever commemorative coin. Minted commemorative. Yes, these are all minted. This one's minted. The Roman is minted. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. Oh, it's a piece of history there, and it's got the Mayflower on the back of that one too. So that's I thought you did. No. Yeah, right. Yeah. So this is 90% silver. It's a silver hat. We gotta get at least 64. Yeah. Just because the historical value, the silver, and because I'm looking forward to doing an entire show on that. So this has the end, we'll throw in a 61 dime with it. And 63 cents? No, not that. Okay. 261 dimes, which is so 2.2, 4.4. Yeah. So I think one more makes it an ounce, right? 7. Actually, I think that's mixing. So this makes it a little. Oh no, I'm thinking it's I'm sorry. It's yeah, you can run it. You got it. Whatever. You run it. Sorry.
Alright, so what? Two Roosevelt? 3 Roosevelt?
3 Roosevelts.
3
Yeah.
Roosevelts and
Yeah, and the
first.
first commemorative coin minted. Yeah. $60. Yeah, it is a deal. It is a good deal. I just we had that 4 the bag of 4 quarters we were selling for 70 last week when silver was up. Right. So yeah, now let's do here 2002 Philadelphia Cheerios. We'll do a $2 go. We'll do the Philadelphia and Denver. Yeah, this is brilliant uncirculated. Trying to see. So now this looks really close actually to being. If you guys go on eBay and you search for the Sacagaweas and you look at some of the numbers that people are asking about it, it's absolutely insane. The Sacagaweas that they're looking for like $54,000 for a Sacagawea. It makes 0 sense to me. But hey, what do I know, right? Let me see what else can we do. Oh yeah, Kennedy halftime show. Let's do some Kennedys. So this is. Okay.
So you know.
Perfect. So this is a 1 ounce silver clad Kennedy for 1964 Kennedy. Yeah, it's $2. Yeah, $3. Yeah. 1964. Which it's a commemorative coin. It is 1 ounce of silver clad, which they use the electric cladding, but it's pretty cool overall. So we give it a little cool look. Now I have some Kennedy. In 1987, the only way you could get a Kennedy was in the proof or the mint set. So there was no Kennedy struck in 1987, right? 87? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so 1987. This pushes the value of this particular Kennedy up. You can go into your bank, right now, well, not now, but tomorrow morning, and pick up a roll of Kennedys, or a roll of halves, which are generally Kennedys. But yeah, in 1987, you couldn't do that. You could only get the Kennedys if we had a proof set or a mint set, causing the minting number of minted coins to drop significantly, quite significantly. Alright. Now I have some 71, 64, and 96, which one? This one is the 96 Philadelphia Kennedy. This one's worth $45. Yeah. Wait, no, I got it backwards. Not the 94. It was the 71. Sorry, the 71. is worth $45 from the Philadelphia. $1. Yeah. So yeah, this is a business strike. Circulation struck Kennedy. According to the Red Book, this one is one of the more valuable ones that are clad. So I think due to the mintage, that's why. That and the 87. The 87 is the most valuable one. But this is the second one. Alright, let's get back to the States. Okay. So this is 98. We'll go back to some of the States. So it's the 1998 set. So this is the last year where the Denver and Philadelphia come together. Now this one is really cool because on the reverse you have quite a bit of toning. I don't know if you guys can make it out in this little. Quite a bit of toning on the quarter and on the nickel of the Philadelphia set. And this is absolutely flawless, these coins. They look like they're proof. They're so well struck. And yeah, so these coins, the quarters on these in particular, the quarters on these are worth, I think, like between $30 and $60 depending on the day. Because it is the last time. Where's my name in there? Somewhere in there? Oh my goodness. That was the last time that they made the quarters with the eagle on the back here. So out of here, I'll do the Philadelphia first because in '99 they started making the ones with the states on the back. 2001, yeah, the Philadelphia. So each year of the mint, each year in minting, collectors look for a particular state. This one in particular, in 2001, is Kentucky. Kentucky has a little die chip on some of them. I don't know if you can see the horse. They call it the spitting horse because the little die chip comes right out of the horse's mouth, causing it to look like it's spitting on the ground. So that I think is a pretty cool, pretty cool collector's look for it.
Again, for anyone that just doesn't want anything specific, let us know.
Yep, what she said. This is the 2000, literally. This is the 2001 Denver. And these are another one. Well, it's all hermetically sealed. So no oxygen. I don't see any die chips on the state. And yeah, what's that? What am I looking for? So yeah, I'm looking for the little spitting horse on this one. That's the 2001. 2002. If at any point somebody wants to go in a different direction, let me know. Probably what time is it? It is 11, so in about a half hour. Once we put the kids to bed, we're gonna do a little game. We're gonna do some blackjack. And I've been trying to think of ways to make this a little more interesting. And I think I have something figured out. If anyone wants to come back and join, we can play some blackjack and we can up the ante. You might be walking home with some gold. Alright. I forget the one. I don't know if it was the Indiana or the Mississippi. Which one in particular the collector looked for? I think the Mississippi had an extra leaf at the bottom. I forget. But these, yeah, all these are in, flawless condition. All really uncirculated. 2000 coin. That's really cool. And I can't believe they're doing away with pennies this year. It's gonna be, I bet you they're gonna run everything down so that we can get a deal on everything. Right? Or something like that. It's gonna go to Trump stacks. It's gonna go to the Department of whatever. Now this is pretty cool. So this looks like the copper clad on this. It looks like that's stuck on the when it was minted. And it's scraped. You see some scrape marks going across. And being that it's in a mint set, that's not supposed to be there. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool era. And then you have, Ohio, Tennessee, Oregon states, states. Alright. It's 2002, 2003, no, 2004. Philadelphia. That's Philadelphia. And is this the one with the dancing pony? So where's the horse? Yeah, these are all really nice and clean. And we have the double nickel. Alright, so this is the one with the where the nickel turns into the, I don't know what it turns into. It looks like shaking hands in the boat. Whatever boat the nickel turns back to get. I can't remember that off. And then the quarters. Oh, the corn is what we're looking for. The quarters of this one. Okay, so in Wisconsin, the quarter, we have the cow with the corn. On the ear of corn, you have an extra leaf going around the back. So that is the guy on these states. That's what people look for in these states. So was that Florida? Yep. 3 leaves. Leaves. 2004. Let's check this one out. See if we got errors. And you have shaking hands, and it looks like a. This is still 2004, yeah. It looks like a Viking ship. Got the sails, and it's also got the rowboat. And this one, 2, so we got the 3 leaves. Michigan, Florida, Cape Canaveral. That's cool. They have Texas and Florida. They have the Cape Canaveral in Houston. We have a problem. That's pretty cool. And then let's go right up to 5. Okay, 2005. So this is when they turn the nickel. We have the bison back on the nickel. And you have Ocean View. What is that? That's the Lewis and Clark nickel. And on this year you have the Kansas bison. So you have 2 bisons. And I forget the error. I don't know if it has something to do with the trees of Oregon or the mountains of West Virginia. There was an error on these ones too, but I forget. Everybody's looking for one. Let's see if I can see him on Damn Mermaid. 2005. Oh wow. We have really cool toning on these. Let's see if you can see the nickels on these. Can you see the toning? Yep. Grandpa's underwear really toned these bad boys out, huh? And it's got the Lewis and Clark adventure, as well as the bison nickel, which, if I'm not mistaken, those are the collectors' nickels, but I forget what. You have California, Minnesota, not Minnesota, I'm sorry. Yeah, Minnesota. Oregon, West Virginia.
Let me welcome you to my small town. Big
Alright, 2006. This is the last mint set that we have. The last year. And goes back to Monticello for the nickel. So that was cool. I didn't realize 2005 had both Bison and Lewis and Clark. That's pretty cool. And this, Nevada, yeah, North Dakota have Bison too. South Dakota, Nebraska, and Colorado. And this is the last one. 2006. Whoa, these coins are beautiful. Oh, the penny has a little double die. That's cool. That's cool. And I don't know which is the, I don't know if it is. I think it's the Nevada. Or South Dakota, I'm not sure. But you have in North Dakota, you have Mount Rushmore. Yeah, these are all the collector's coins. Yeah, the state quarters are the biggest collecting quarters out of any of the sets that they had up until the women's. I think the women's suffragettes or whatever they are. Well, I forget what they're called. What? Let's go back to, since we're talking about quarters, can you look up the value of the Illinois Silver State Quarter? Yeah, silver. What year is it? It is 2003. Yes, it's pretty good. It's from a silver, I guess it's from a silver, it's probably from a silver shot. Because it's silver quarter. It's 2003 and we don't have 2003. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah. Putting gold up there. Here, we do this one for 10. What? Huh? Special. We're done, right? We're done, right? No, I'm saying that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was so cool.
Just end it. Or instead of the
Well, no, put up, yeah, we'll put a game up. Put a game of. Huh?
Coming together. God, I can't wait to hold you. Dance with you to this tune. Above and not under the moon. God, just me and you. In a fairy tale, they say happily ever after. But in the flesh, I haven't heard of one. But I know when this is all said and done, we'll have a happy forever beginning. When they say there may be a battle to lose, I know it's you and I winning. This heartbeat, let's beyond this reality. No, it isn't just mine. This heartbeat, it is the song for our love. God in this beat, last for all time. God, when I hear your heart and you hear
Yeah, no, we don't though. We don't though. But hey, have a thing on it. Do you have a thing on it? Like, quiet down. Deal. I'll show you if you give me a second. It's just running. Hold on. Can you hear me? Fuck. That's it. That's it. No. I don't know why I can't hear it. It's weird. I That's it. That's it. Alright.
Yeah. You change everything.
Yeah. We'll do it, yeah. Oh, John, just
I was buried under silence, couldn't find the air. Waking up to nothing, just another empty stare. Then your voice cut through that morning on the ocean. Suddenly the waves stopped pulling.
yeah, it's 22. No, the motor.
You're the reason I believe in second chances. The quiet miracle that pulled me from the trenches.
Yeah.
Here, let me set this up.
Yeah, just give it a couple minutes. We'll be back with you.
I used to count the hours till the darkness won again. Now I count the moments till I hear your voice again. You turn my broken chapters into something worth the fight. Gave a man with no tomorrow, brand new morning light. Didn't need to say much. Your presence said it all. One gentle moment, and I started standing tall. You're the reason I believe in second chances. The quiet miracle that pulled me from the trenches. Ikawali wanako sa gitna ng dilim. Baby, you didn't just love me. You brought me back to life. I was fading, almost gone, ready to let go. Then you showed me heaven in a love I didn't know. Now my heart is wide open, no more running scared. Cause an angel found me when nobody else cared. You're the reason I believe in second chances. The quiet miracle that pulled me from the trenches. Ikawali wanako sa gitna Happy Mother's Day to the one I love. Thank you for being there and showing me love. There's nothing like a mother that shows her love, doing all she can just to prove her love. Whether it's cooking, clean, shopping, or doing what she does, that's how a mother loves to show her love. All I wanna say is Happy Mother's Day, and thank you for showing your love. All I wanna say, Happy Mother's Day, thank you for showing your love. Happy Mother's Day to the one I love. Thank you for being there and showing me love. There's nothing like a mother that shows her love, doing all she can just to prove her love. Whether it's cooking, clean, shopping, or doing what she does, that's how a mother loves to show her love. All I wanna say is Happy Mother's Day, and thank you for showing your love. All I wanna say, Happy Mother's Day, thank you for showing your love. All the little things, all the quiet ways you keep on giving, every single whether it cooking, clean, shopping, or doing what she does, that's how a mother loves to show her love. All I wanna say is Happy Mother's Day, and thank you for showing your love. All I wanna say is Happy Mother's Day, thank you for
Either whatever, like hard to get it silver done. We don't have to do that one now, it's just an idea. Huh? I can't hear you. Huh? I can't hear you.
Lord, I'm calling on you.
Yeah, only if someone buys something.
I know I'm a sinner and I know half the time. I ain't got no business asking you for anything. I've been falling off, slipping in ways I don't wanna
No, we don't.
admit.
I'm not saying we can do this one now. I'm just
And I know you see me standing too close to the edge.
let's figure out a way to figure it. You know?
Like I forgot who gave me this life to begin with. Lord, I'm tired of all these requests, tired of begging for mercy, while the world keeps breaking itself apart. And sometimes I wonder if anybody ever asked you if you're tired of seeing destruction, when all you ever wanted was love in our hearts. Oh, I've been running from the truth I feel, but I can't outrun the way I carry. I need something bigger than my pain. I need a love that never varies. Lord, I'm calling you. Lord, I'm calling you. Lord, I'm praying to you. I've been losing myself in the noise, I've been drowning in my choices, acting up to the things I feel. I know I got no business asking you to lift me up again, but you're the only one who knows the battles I fight within. I've been moving reckless, but I don't wanna live like this anymore. I'm trying to step away from the edge, trying to find a peace I've been looking for. I've been running from the truth I fear, but I can't outrun the weight I carry. I need something bigger than my pain. I need a love that never varies. Lord, I'm calling you. Lord, I'm calling you. Lord, I'm praying to you. I've been losing myself in the noise, but your voice is what pulls me through. I know I'm a sinner, but I'm standing here telling the truth. If you still got room for someone like me, then I'm reaching my hands to you. Lord, I'm calling you. Lord, I'm calling you. Lord, I'm praying to you. Lord, I'm praying to you. If you hear me now, pull me through. 'Cause I'm calling, I'm praying, I'm holding on to you. If you lift me up, I follow. If you got me, I won't stray. I've been searching for forgiveness, and I'm ready for your grace today. Lord, I'm calling on you. Lord, I'm calling on you. Lord, I'm praying to you. I know I'm a sinner, but I'm trying to change my view. If you take my hand, I'll make it through. I'm calling, I'm praying, I'm holding on to you.
Interesting too. Like that is hard.
Protect your peace
So like we could do it
like it's your last dollar, baby. Everybody can't go where God trying to take you. I stopped explaining myself, stopped answering every call, stopped carrying people who wouldn't carry me. Now it's soft music, dim lights, good food, deep prayers, and minding my business.
Like all these people get people
Yeah,
but then like you either
I done
go
learned
looking
peace will
for
make you walk
money,
away
or
from
they got
stuff.
no strength, or that's right. Like you're not able to, you know, don't make
Peace will make you walk away from stuff. You used to beg to keep.
I used to pour from an empty cup, trying to save everybody but me. Now if it costs my joy, my sleep, or my sanity, baby, that price too high for me. I done traded chaos
For candlelight,
arguments for jazz at night.
ain't no access to me unless the energy right. 'Cause protecting my peace done changed my life. Protect my peace. Too hard to heal, just to lose control. So I fight, live and find it, breathing free. If it don't feel like love,
Typical line model. A fucking dollar line model.
I keep telling people that I'm better now. But breaking up was something that we both needed. I say it with a smile and they believe me. And part of me almost believes it too. I cleaned the apartment, rearranged the furniture, put new sheets on the bed throughout your mud. Told myself a fresh space means a fresh start. Then sat in the middle of it all and shrugged. Because the truth is somewhere underneath the surface, and it doesn't match the words I say out loud. I'm better without you on a Monday morning, but by Saturday night I have my doubts. Am I better without you, or just good at looking like I am? Am I moving on or moving furniture? Convincing myself I understand. Better without you, that's what I keep saying. But the quiet knows the difference, and the quiet doesn't lie. Am I better without you? I say yes, but I wonder why.
I have to say.
I went on a date last month, came home early, sat in my car and couldn't go inside. She was perfectly fine, nothing wrong with her. She just wasn't you, and that's a hard thing to describe. I canceled the second one before it happened. Said I wasn't ready, which was true. What I didn't say was what I wasn't ready for, was anything that wasn't you. Because the truth is somewhere underneath the surface, and it doesn't match the words I say out loud. I'm better without you on a Monday morning, but by Saturday night I have my doubts. Am I better without you, or just good at looking like I am?
Can't just like.
Am I moving on or moving furniture? Convincing myself I understand. Better without you, that's what I keep saying. But the quiet knows the difference, and the quiet doesn't lie. Am I better without you? I say yes, but I wonder why. Maybe better isn't the right word. Maybe different is more honest. Maybe I'm just learning how to live in a life that used to have you in it. I don't know if better ever comes. I just know today I'm still here, saying better without you, hoping one day I'll believe it. Am I better without you, or just good at looking like I am? Am I moving on or moving furniture? Convincing myself I understand. Better without you, that's what I keep saying. But the quiet knows the difference, and the quiet doesn't lie. Am I better without you? I've been running on fumes. Too many nights like this. Shoes by the door, heart in my fist. I kept the doubt out loud. Now I'm done pretending strong. If I fall, I fall, but I won't stay gone. I can feel it in my chest. That last spark staying lit. No more holding back the edge. No more saving it. I'm gonna give all I got. I'm gonna give all I got. And I'm laying down. I'm laying it down. If this is the last shot, I'm gonna give all I got. Then I'm all in now. I'm all in now. Hands marked up from the climb. Dust on my knees again. I learned the hard way what it means to bend. Every scar got a name. Every bruise got a sound. I was built from the breaks, so I'm breaking out. I can feel it in my chest. That last spark staying lit. No more holding back the edge. No more saving it. I'm gonna give all I got. I'm gonna give all I got. And I'm laying down. I'm laying it down. If this is the last shot, I'm gonna give all I got. Then I'm all in now. I'm all in now. If I shake, let me shake. If I burn, let me burn. I'm not here to play it safe. I came here to learn. One more breath, one more step, one more line in the sand. I'm not asking for forever, just a fighting chance. I'm gonna give all I got. I'm gonna give all I got. And I'm laying down. I'm laying it down. If this is the last shot, I'm gonna give all I got. And I'm all in now. I'm all in now. I'm gonna give all I got. Oh, I'm gonna give all I got. Yeah, I'm laying down. I'm laying it down. I work 12 hours a day and I'm tired. Oh, all I got. And I'm all in now. I'm all in now.
This whole entire coin shell thing,
Ruined your life.
it's heading there. If that's what it feels like, because I'm miserable.
Hey,
all the
boy.
time. When less we're fucking not fighting.
Listen.
Stuff has caused us to fight so
Attitude. 이른다 보던 눈에 낮춰 일나라.
I see it.
Okay, so why is this shot then so bad?
Bike illa golilla. Full day phone la sinudan. Big talk pa na mag-casual. Ana king madari walk down. And time waste pa na banda. Sorry baby next to go. Nang queen no standard high you drama ko inga entry ilay bro.
Everything is set here.
WhatsApp blue tick full speed. Real life la zero need. Style matto mova build up. Ana future kuno set up. Venom da. Empty talk boys Venom da. Empty talk boys a pocket full of empty cases. Baby, trust me, daily dialogue. And action ko full of escape. In heart to VIP section. Random pasanga, no admission. Respect could do the love could open. Ilati instant rejection. Late night call romance pessoa. Morning bara sino marua. In the game ananam terrium. Baby please not easy la. Benamda, empty talk boys Benamda, empty talk boys Benamda. I'm busy queen uda. Waste to love when I'm da. I'm busy queen uda. Waste to love when I'm da. Non-diamond, need plastic. Difference purinji koda. Queen a handle on the mudiyala na. Side de lodada. Benamda. Fake boys yedlam Benamda. Fake boys yedlam Benamda. Na own vibe da. Real love on the pakalamda. Na own vibe da. Real love on the pakalamda.
Você apareceu como um desenho inacabado,
I'm sorry I did that.
uma forma desfocada entre luz e tempestade. E eu tento entender você. Você me desenhava em linhas que eu não conseguia tocar. Metade calor, metade distância. Seu riso parecia casa, seus olhos pareciam mar. Eu mergulhei sem perceber o quanto podia afundar. Suas palavras eram enigmas, doces demais pra fugir. E mesmo sem compreender você, eu escolhi ficar ali. Estou perseguindo as bordas de algo que você é, tão perto das minhas mãos, tão longe de me pertencer. Minha mente dizia volta, meu coração dizia fica. E você desaparecia como tinta na chuva fria. Eu me quebrei por você, me perdi tentando entender. Você se movia assim, impossível de definir. Caí no fundo do mar, das promessas que ouvi. Mas entre ondas e silêncio, eu sobrevivi. E agora eu sei, eu me curei por mim. Você tinha mãos de chama e um jeito bonito de mentir. Transformava a dor em poesia só pra me fazer seguir. Foi sumindo aos poucos como sombra no vidro da janela. E deixou no lugar do amor um vazio dentro dela. Ela chorou diante do espelho até esquecer quem era, mas juntou os próprios pedaços como quem volta da guerra. Talvez eu amasse a parte que nunca ficou, o desenho em movimento, a fumaça que escapou. Porque toda vez que você parava, eu começava a enxergar que eu estava me apagando só pra te acompanhar. Agora eu ando inteira mesmo com marcas na pele. A dor que tentou me afundar virou força dentro de mim. E o mar que levou meus pedaços quebrei por você, mas me curei por mim. Você ainda dança como um sonho impossível, mas já não controla o rumo do meu destino. Caí no fundo do mar, mas voltei pra subir. E entre linhas desfocadas eu finalmente me encontrei. Eu me curei por mim.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, right?
Do 10.
These years have passed quick. Now I feel like I'm getting older. What's up with that shh? I know my soul is young, but damn woman, you have turned 21. Yeah. Nani, Naomi too. You're beautiful and you know it too. Continue to always strive to be a better you. I loved you every day since the day you were born. You stayed in my womb so long, just stubborn. So I knew you challenged me since day one. But I love and appreciate the mom that you made out of me. Nani, Naomi, Perry, Smith, Naomi, Michelle, Perryman, Smith.
Oh, you said it like a dare, and I just smiled at you. Baby, look at this place, it's got a tiny room or two. I saw your hand in mine, by the sink, by the stove. Then I heard that question land soft as a seed that grows. Who's gonna rock the floor when the house stack of folded ones waiting endlessly. I can hear tiny feet in the middle of a dream, but dreams need two brave hearts and a plan between. Who's gonna rock the floor when the house gets loud? Oh. Who's gonna stay up late and still hold it down? Who wants a baby? Who wants a baby? Tell me now, who wants a baby? Who wants a baby? Who wants a baby? If it's us, I'm ready now. Say it loud, say it loud. Maybe we start with love, then learn the rest on the way. Tiny socks and broken sleep, still I want that day. If you're asking me, I'm not looking away. I can hear my name in the words you say. Who wants a baby? Who wants a baby? Tell me now, tell me now, tell me now. Who wants a baby? Who wants a baby? Who wants a baby? Hey, who wants a baby? Yeah. If it's us, I'm ready now. Say it loud, say it loud. Hey, yeah. Say it loud. Who wants a baby? Who wants a baby? Say it loud. If it's us, I'm ready now. Windows down low, late night glow, slow and cool. You slide in late, but you look on top. Loose white tee and a grin that shines. Bare feet dancing on the kitchen tile. You say my name and it drives me wild. Palm on the wheel, windows down low. Motel parking lot, let the stress all go. You got that calm in your bloodstream, like every little worry chasing the same dream. And I like that pace, how you take your time. Nothing too loud, just your hand in mine. We rolling slow and cool, slow and cool. We rolling slow and cool. That's how we move. We don't gotta rush tonight. Moonlight in your eyes. We rolling slow and cool. Yeah, that's our vibe. Sun through the blinds on a half-made bed. Denim jacket hanging by the edge. Ice in the cup in the beat-up phone. You're the only one that feels like home. We don't rush the night, we let it bend. One more laugh, then we spin again. You got that swing in your every move, like the whole damn world got something to prove. And I like that pace, how you take your time. Nothing too loud, just your hand in mine. We rolling slow and cool, slow and cool. We rolling slow and cool. That's how we move. We don't gotta rush tonight. Moonlight in your eyes. We rolling slow and cool. Yeah, that's our vibe.
now, couldn't get much softer. Heart beat slow, city lights blur. Right here with you, nothing feels better. We rolling slow and cool, slow and cool.
That's why I was when I saw it.
We rolling slow and cool. That's how we do. Late night riding with you. Nothing else to lose. Oh, we rolling slow and cool. Just me and you. Yeah, slow and cool. That's how we move. Windows down low.
I just can't, baby. We're just nameless heroes creating nothing but memories. I like to believe my journey will be alright through
just nameless heroes creating nothing but memories. I like to believe my journey will be alright through tears. Frankly speaking, lady, forever. Who
They say that love knows no borders. It changes language but keeps the same light. So I raise my voice a little higher. Let the whole world respond tonight. From every corner, every tongue, the same three words since time began. So say it loud, say it proud, say it true. Here's how the world says I love you. I love you, je t'aime. Te amo. Ich liebe dich, ti amo. The words may change, but the feeling stays. Love speaks in every way. I love you, je t'aime. I love you. In United Kingdom, I love you. In Spain, te quiero. In Italy, amo. In Germany, ich liebe dich. In Russia, ja, tebia. Lublю. In Greece, Sebiru. In Morocco, Canberra. In Egypt, Bahebak. In Nigeria, Monifere. In Ghana, Meadowood. In Senegal, Sonala. In Bichre, in Côte d'Ivoire, Mabife. In South Africa, Nyakuthanda. In Kenya, Nakupenda. Mind tumse pyar karta hu. In Japan, aishiteru. In China, wo aini. In South Korea, sarange. Indonesia, aku cinta kamu. Je t'aime, je t'aime. You te amo. In Mexico, te I love you, je t'aime. In New Zealand, I love you, je t'aime. Te amo, ich liebe dich. Te amo, sarange. Aishiteru, love speaks in every way. No matter where you are tonight, no matter what language you speak, these three little words mean the same thing everywhere for everyone. I love you.
Okay.
Yeah. I came from the dirt, the pain, the pressure. But God had his hand on me the whole time. Amen.
One eagle
Yeah.
incident.
I remember cold nights, tears on the floor. Mama praying to heaven while we locked the door. Had pain in my chest, had doubt in my soul. Trying not to break while the world took its toll. Came from the bottom where the light stayed in. Where they tell you dream small cause your eyes look slim. Where the hungry turn savage and the good lose faith. And the system leaves scars that time can't erase. I done walked through fire, I done stood in rain. Had people switch sides when I spoke my name. Had my back on the wall, heart full of scars. But God said, son, that's not who you are. I was chosen, built different from the start. Had purpose tattooed inside my heart. Enemy tried hard just to see me fall, but grace kept lifting me above it all. Now I'm coming up on the hand of God. Every chain broke when he pulled me out. They counted me dumb, but heaven said nah. Now I walk by faith and I stand so proud. I was lost in the dark, couldn't see no dawn. Now my soul got light and my fear all gone. I ain't rise by luck, I was carried strong. I'm coming up on God's Trying to smile outside while you barely cold. Trying to fight demons nobody can see. Asking God every night, why me? But pressure make diamonds, pain births kings. God uses broken hearts to do mighty things. Every setback, every wound, every tear I cry was preparing me for everything on the other side. Now I move with power, I don't walk alone. Holy Spirit with me, every road I'm on. Devil kept swinging, but he lost that fight. Cause God put purpose deep inside my life. And I ain't ashamed of where I begin. Every scar got proof of the Savior's hand. I'm living testimony, heaven made a way. If he did it for me, he can do. I'm coming up on the hand of God. Every chain broke when he pulled me out. They counted me dumb, but heaven said nah. Now I walk by faith and I stand so proud. I was lost in the dark, couldn't see no dawn. Now my soul got light and my fear all gone. I ain't rise by luck, I was carried strong. I'm coming up on God's arm. I got scars, but I'm still chosen. Heart cracked wide, but it stayed open. The grave couldn't hold what heaven spoken. Now I'm rising up from the ashes, from the struggle, from the nights I had to hustle. God reached down inside the rubble. Now I'm rising up. So when they see me winning, let them know the truth. I was saved by grace, I was raised by truth. Ain't no silver spoon, I survived that storm. Now I stand this tall, cause I leaned on God's arm. And I keep climbing to my final breath, giving glory to the one that conquered death. From the bottom to purpose, from pain to song, I made it here on the hand of God.
A flag coin, a quarter. So you have basically a 1 in 10 shot of winning 1 ounce of gold.
Morning light brushes on my window.
So yeah, there's 10 things up there.
The rising
game. You pick what number or what money you have, huh? That sounds like fun. Sounds good. Hang on. Hello. Testing. Alright. Sorry guys. Alright. Alright, turn the mic back on. Alright, so basically, what you're bidding on is you could pick one of the bills up there, and behind the bills we have one eagle, we have one 1883 racketeering gold coin, which is this one right here. The eagle I think is 2015, which is that. I had put a Alright. Testing. Okay. You want to just we'll run like something. No.
What?
I'll do it.
I'm running.
Okay. So, okay, that's fine. I agree with it.
No, this isn't bad. I'm not saying that at all. Like this act is good right now. I just wish.
I know, me too.
Alright, guys.
Can I talk? Yeah, I can talk. Alright, so on the top shelf we have a gold buy-in. So $20 you can you have the possibility of winning one in 10 shot of winning either golden eagle or I'm sorry, golden eagle, silver eagle rather, silver dime, racketeering gold, 1883 V nickel, that's gold, gold back. What is in there? I think a Sacagawea is in there, a quarter's in there.
Everything's listed in the show.
Everything's listed in the show notes. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things that we have up in there. So you can, if that's what you want to do, you can choose one of the bills from the top two shelves. I don't know, kind of trying to figure out a different way of, I don't know, bringing people in, and I thought this was a pretty cool way of doing it. If you're not interested, that's cool too. We can always do something else. I'm hearing a feedback with this thing. That's OBS thing. Let's see. Feedback. Let's see if that's better. Okay. So we can always just run some other stuff in the meantime. And let's start with, I don't know. What I'll do is I'll put this up here. It's gonna be a little lucky coin up here in the corner. Nobody can see that anyway. It's just on the screen, of course. Okay. So why don't we start with, take this down. Take this down. Let's do Ben Franklin. This. So this is a 1955 Ben Franklin half dollar. This is 90% silver. It's gem brilliant, uncirculated. It still has the FBL or the full bell line at the bottom of that. You can still see the writing on the back of the Liberty Bell. And they call this one the Bugs Bunny coin because it looks like Franklin Ben's got a little bit of a chip tooth, buck tooth. I am. I just. Okay.
That's why I was saying that, because that you were with everyone. It's fine. Maybe we should try the game.
We should what? Just do the game?
I think so, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if we just keep running, see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I feel like just like minimum the time thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we had a couple people in there and then nothing, then yeah, we switch it up, you know?
Yeah. Do you have a marker? No. Okay. I'm gonna see if you can write down everything that's in there.
That's why I was gonna show them.
I know, but
So,
I know, but nobody reads the show notes really.
it's literally what they're for. When you do games and stuff, this doesn't make sense. Actually, make it.
Hmm?
Change the name.
So what? Well,
Top shelf is 3.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Two. Two.
So pulling it up on. Oh my goodness. Here. What is up with this? Where am I in this?
Two. I cancel it from. Two. Oh no, don't you have to go? What do you have to do from your end?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't even know. I can't.
Here. You want to work too?
I can't.
Two.
stands. I don't know. So, as I was saying, there's a couple ways right now, and there's a couple really good ones that are getting passed. Yeah, so I forget who asked, but there's a couple really good ones that are getting passed. And
I'm sorry, I feel bad. I feel like I'm cutting you off.
broken half in a sentence. So
Huh? What?
I said I'm starting the sentence halfway in a sentence.
Very nice. Pacific Irish.
I don't know why. This sucks. I don't know.
Alright, just be like.
Is this the notes?
Okay.
Oh. So you can listen to that, and it's really hard nowadays to detect. I mean, it used to be able, like, if you got a magnet, obviously, you know, a magnet would be still like, I don't get it, man.
Before, people inconsistently all the time before. You know?
Yes.
I see a thing. Keep doing it over there. Check this.
Anyway. Yeah, it used to be.
Actually, that was.
So that was the old way of doing it, and they have an actual pitch thing you can download on the phone. It's not like that anymore. You know, now they're so good. You know, even the flowing of the hair. There's a little line right underneath the arm where it's the end of the flag. So on the older ones, you can see right away. I'm not sure if you can make it out. There's no line on there at all, and obviously it's not. It's not point orientated. But some of the other ones that I ran across are in slabs, in holders with NGC backing. It's absolutely crazy. So there's a thing to download on your phone, and it reads the pitch. That's what I was saying. It was just pretty cool. All right, let's do. Yep. There's just I don't have the app, but it reads the pitch. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's So I have a piece dollar, 21 piece dollar. Oh yeah, no, nobody's here. What? Whatever melt is.
I'll stop it.
Yeah, no price for the piece dollar. Now this is bullion. So this was poured from what you call it? I don't have the. So can't find the card there. I'll send it with the card, but this isn't an actual piece dollar. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. 78 Kennedy. This is a Groove Kennedy from San Francisco Mint. I can see. No, I could see. It's just the way it goes back. What's that?
What is it?
Kennedy. Just a Groove Kennedy.
Yep.
Huh?
No, I know there is one.
So, Proof 74S and 79S. Oh. Nah, I think we'll just finish up the proofs. Finish up. If anybody out there wants to start, the top shelf gold buyers, let me know. If not, I can keep running. Dollar and goes. I have. Let's see what I have. Oh, got some eels. Yeah.
Alright, we'll try that shop. If anybody wants to-
All right, we'll run the top shelf game if anybody's interested. $20 buy-in. You can get an 1883 racketeering gold coin, which is pretty cool. It's just like this. It's 1883. The gold nickel was minted, and 1.7564 million were minted with just the V on it. And there were some entrepreneuring folks who ended up cladding it with gold, turning it from a 5-cent piece to a $5 piece. And after that 1,740 something thousand people, or after that was minted, they changed it and they ended up putting the word cents at the bottom. You can see this one doesn't have cents, and it doesn't have Implorinubium, whatever they put underneath there. So that's when they took all these back from the mint after it was minted and started minting new 1883 ones. There were still a couple left in circulation, which is how we have the racketeering style nickels now, which is pretty cool. I actually am working on my cladding gold plating skills. It's not up there yet. Definitely see this is on a gram of silver. You can definitely see the difference. It's 24 karat gold plating.
Get in there, guys. You can view the show notes for
Read the show notes for the prizes, possible prizes. For $20, you could be taking home a 1 ounce silver coin. Could be taking home some gold, or you can be taking home Sacagawea, or some silver dime. Oh yeah, there's one that's really cool. Do I know? No. Yeah, I have a buffalo nickel. I have another one. I don't know where it is. That's ruthenium and 24 karat gold. It's like one of the prettiest coins that I've seen. They take an actual nickel, a buffalo nickel, an Indian head nickel, and they use ruthenium for black, and then the 24 karat gold plating, and it looks really cool. It came out really nice. I have another one. I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, those are really cool.
Okay, so one more time, guys.
One more time. If nobody's interested, I'll just keep on going down through the list. So yeah. Alright. And if you guys have been watching what's been going on with silver, the ups and downs of the silver trade. Alright. Let's do another couple dollar goes. Do some. Huh? Yeah, do some dollar goes. Alright, so this is. What is this? This is Copper Round. This is the year of the tiger. So yeah, silver is actually being artificially suppressed at the moment. It's about to break away though. Every single precious metals or commodities market that is trading silver right now is either getting out of it because if you look at the value of the dollar, silver and gold have an inverse relationship with the buying power of the dollar. And we have been seeing in Shanghai, especially in the Shanghai and the London markets, the London metal markets, what's been going on is the London trading market has been, every day during the trading, it stops halfway through and resets the price. And what was it, 2 weeks ago, COMEX, which is our commodities-based trading market, I think twice during the, you wanna run it?
You don't think China's manipulating the market?
Oh, China's well, no, because China, see, the CPP, they have their hands in basically every industry. There is no free market in China. So there's only 2 or 3 different companies that are allowed to export precious metals like silver and gold. And in the Shanghai market, they want to break away. So they created the BRICS currency to rival the petrodollar. I think it was 2, maybe 3 years ago now. So the only thing that's keeping the US dollar afloat right now is that everybody in the world has to purchase oil using the United States currency. And after, our expedition into Iranian waters, I doubt that Iran's going to allow the Middle Eastern countries, OPEC, especially, given the fact that Iran is part of BRICS and China. I think they're going to be starting to use BRICS currency. So that's going to really do a number on the evaluation of the dollar. And we're seeing right now, like, the hedging of the housing market. There's like 3 companies that are buying up all commercial real estate and single-family dwelling homes on the East Coast, around where I live. I don't know what it's like in the rest of the country. I know that farmland is taking a hit. I know that basically, every aspect of our market is seeing some stress. And the top 3, JP Morgan, and the rest, I forget the other 2. But they did a stress test and they ended up failing the stress test. And this is the same thing that happened to Signature Bank, what was it, in 2019, right before it closed its doors. And we're seeing the same thing now, but around the entire systems. And plus JP Morgan, who's the fiduciary holder of silver, which keeps the silver for state and for COMEX in its vaults. They have been silver scripting like double the amount of silver that they have. If you were to buy iShares, which is Chase's silver stocks, they just kind of send you a piece of paper with numbers on it. And throughout the year, you're going to see that number increase and decrease depending on how well or poorly silver's performing. Blackstone, yeah, BlackRock. BlackRock, yeah, Blackstone. Blackstone, State Street, yep. They're all
Even the top shelf.
keeping the top shelf on it? Okay, cool. Yeah, Blackstone, yeah, BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard are the top 3. And they got there like overnight. They ended up taking everybody's pensions. They're trading on anybody's old retirements. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Ian Carroll, but he did a big deep dive into BlackRock. They own pretty much 90% of all food that's sitting on the shelves in the supermarket. So this whole thing that we're doing with Iran, with the straight on, yeah, tell me about it. That's it. Oh, you don't see Barron Trump having to go, sign up for the draft. I'm 41, so technically I could get drafted, and my son's in the army now, so we could both serve together. That would be pretty cool. But you know, the fucking the ruling class, we're seeing a big struggle between yeah, you're not kidding me. Yeah, a wooden nickel. That's what we're gonna be having, wooden nickels. But yeah, if I tell everybody, if you have silver, like hold on to it right now. Anybody who has a silver or a coin company, people are coming in off the streets like with, oh yeah, this is all the silver that my family's been for generations, and they're seeing so much inundation with silver, 40% silver, 90% silver, that they can't get it out the door fast enough. At the end of every quarter, they have to box up all that silver. It's got to go to, um, a, somebody who can melt it down. They could get the impurities out of it because it's got to be, excuse me, it's got to be 99% pure to go into commodities. Now, silver's been fucked with since the 70s with the Hunt brothers. The Hunt brothers decided it would be a good idea to corner the silver market. And what they did was they bought as much silver, actual silver, as they could carry, and it artificially inflated the price of silver. And COMEX ended up banning them, repossessing all their silvers, all the silver, and not allowing them to trade anymore. And then again in 2019, JP Morgan had two of its traders at its commodities desk arrested and charged with RICO charges for artificially inflating the silver market and then dumping the silver, waiting till it fell, and then artificially inflating it again. And they ended up getting, one guy got 6 months, the other guy got 13 months on RICO charges. So yeah, the mafia wasn't too happy about that, I guess, but whatever. What's history, right? It's crazy. We're gonna be seeing some crazy shit coming in. Dealers, like silver dealers, coin guys, they don't have the quantity to hold. Make sure my voice is like, yeah, to hold the silver. You need 5,000 ounces to request silver from COMEX. It used to be 1,500 ounces, but after December, when it shot up to $90 an ounce. Yeah.
No, I was trying to count it. That's why I was going to sign down.
Yeah. So
To you.
yeah.
That's
So you want to do this one?
Hmm?
You want to do this one?
what?
1981 entity, or do you want to do the? If you guys want to do the game we got going on in the back, you could do that. So $20 buy-in.
It says 3 at the top.
It's a full.
I know, it's 30. Yeah, I was running it while you were, because like a couple people were coming in.
I guess. No,
It's just
the game.
The game.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Because I,
that's weird. I think that's honestly the best because
it even shows it on the store settings, which you can't change once this show starts.
that's weird.
It shows, because I've been doing that stuff on every
Yeah.
day.
So
Alright. Top shelf again.
we're gonna run the top shelf game again. Okay. So that's where we're at with that. I mean, when was the last time you seen the Amex bar? This is my favorite. I had a couple Indian heads. That one is an where's this one? Is this one an Eagle or Morgan? This one's the Morgan. That was my.
Like, tops.
Yeah.
It's like, just like, top shelf is like so people will see the image. Sorry.
Yeah. I guess you're the only one. Mhm.
Like before we had consistently we were up to 8, 9 at one time earlier.
Yeah, but nobody's buying. They're just fucking talking. And about 30 seconds left on.
Yeah. No curriculums. That's up.
Yeah.
But he like specifically outright
Yeah.
for all those ones,
You canceled all the live, right? Oh, so that's not ours. Huh?
Not yet.
So it's accepted.
Yeah.
So that's what this one would be. So annoying. So Mr. Edgewater, he's been Mr. Edgewater. He's on that wall too.
And I went and showed him.
Did you? Huh?
You know.
All right, so we have yep, we got the top shelf gold on top. $20 buy-in. 1 in 10 shot of getting an ounce of silver. 1 in 5 shot of getting something with gold on it. Well, 1 in 30. Well, 1 in 3.33. Yes, right. 3 in 10. I don't know. However you want to say it. Hmm?
Already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show
Paid.
goes on.
You got me?
No, I paid out.
Oh, I know.
I thought it was just.
I switched your name to my card number so we'll let you watch the video again and then just return.
Okay. And yeah, just keep throwing it up there. Hmm? What else?
Already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through their teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats, then get busy on they ass. See, that's how that Chi-town made me, that's how my daddy raised me. That glitter, it may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up when times is hard, you stand up. LUP the man, cause the brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun up? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. One in the air, but the people ain't here. Two in the air, but the father that's there. Three in the air, but the kids in the ghetto. Four for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the niggas tryna hold them back. Five in the air, but the teachers are scared to tell those kids
I'm
that
trying to find a good font that and colors that pop, you know.
Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning we
Where's the other?
How much for
Yeah. Where's that other one? You know? The one with 5 pockets?
Yeah. Read the show notes for a list of prizes, but nothing on here.
It's kind of weird how there's nobody bidding for people's things.
We're on the same shows before, so if I don't look for their sold stuff, so you know that we've been through anything. It's kind of why I'm waiting to cancel orders too. So then it shows on the list. You know, that we bought
Yeah.
them.
So. So. Oh.
You did.
I said, oh.
He's scared, arms weak, knees like jello. Bombing his mind as he writes the hello. Scribbled out lines, the ghost of his past lives in his notebook, and he knows it in his heart. He broke it, the smoke fills the air from the fire, the way that his mom used to do it. He knows he blew it. He's not a musician, he's a chef. He made that decision. He's given his heart to his art. He's decided to start, even if his start's not enough. So he's never given up, but he's scared 'cause he only has one shot to be what he wants, to have what he's not. He's lost his mind. He's forgot the truth that he was taught, but his mom taught him well, taught him never to sell his soul, never let it go. Stay He's scared, arms weak, knees like jello. Bombing his mind as he writes the hello. Scribbled out lines, the ghost of his past lives in his notebook, and he knows it in his heart. He broke it, smoke trills the air from the fire, the way that his mom used to do it. He knows he blew it. He's not a musician, he's a chef. He made that decision. He's given his heart to his art. He's decided to start, even if his start's not enough. So he's never given up, but he's scared 'cause he only has one shot to be what he wants, to have what he's not. He's lost his mind. He's forgot the truth that he was taught, but his mom taught him well, taught him never to sell his soul.
Guys, stop shop gold, huh? Here's $20 buy-in, which is pretty good, considering there's worth more than that on board. Eagle.
Funny. Yeah, but the cost that's like it's like Joe? Linda?
Huh?
We don't stay up all night until the nurses.
That's why I'm saying. No, that's why I'm saying that.
Hmm?
Why? You always don't see this. Hmm? The people with Price Mobile. With the amount of fucking shows that are on there with the game.
That's what I was trying to do. Pictures, I feel like, yeah, people are, like, going through and, like, you know, seeing something that's, like, mystery gold
Wait, the
hunt.
first one too?
No, it's on my 40.
Oh.
That's where everybody's at right now, that's why.
Oh, true, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, there's like, when you're scrolling, there's certain pictures that stand out, like,
Mhm.
and, like,
Well, that's why
if you see, like, here, you're gonna see silver auctions, you know?
Well, that's why I made it white. This white stands out against everybody else's.
No, yeah, it's not, yours isn't bad, I just wanted it to stand out, like, like, gold hunt or Mr. Like, you know, like, something that, like, made people be like, oh, like that. That makes you want to
I
be
feel
like,
everybody
okay.
looks like that.
This is a-
I know, that's why.
Hmm?
I know, but for a while, every single one looked the same.
I mean, it's just actually fun because it kind of gets to the point. Yeah.
That's the only reason why I did it like that.
Hmm. Hmm?
That's why I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, you just gotta wait for the beds.
Mhm.
You were just there home before people were bedding before. That's why I was trying to be like, wait.
Well, people won't start bidding until you put enough stuff in there. And when you put it in
Yeah.
there, you know, it's like a
It's not bad. I'm sorry. Well, I went through what I purchased in the past week. Not like but you know, like a fucking bit on it and
no, I know.
so I could keep track of what fucking coming. Shut the fucking mouth.
What?
No, it's just like I did this.
What's that?
I have to for Maureen's fucking wedding next year. My friend Maureen, she sent me the hotel block.
The what?
Like the block of the hotel that